And then I almost got in a fight on the Greenbelt.
Yes, you
Very
did.
awkward situation.
Very uncomfortable. And I just witnessed it from far away. So I was not there to hear the altercation, but I was, I don't know, like 40 yards away?
Yeah, something like
I was
that.
a little bit ways away, and I was watching this happen, and I was like, what is going on?
So we're walking down the Greenbelt, and it all has to do with those darn scooters that are everywhere in this town. So everyone has those scooters, right? The Lime scooters, the electric ones that you do a little scan with your phone, and then you'd go and ride off into the sunset. So we're walking down the Greenbelt, and we keep seeing all these people, these families. Oh, we're on scooters. We're having a good time.
Well, and we want to try, because we have yet to try the scooters. I know we've talked about it on the show, but we thought perfect opportunity. Our friends are here. We just need 4 scooters. We'll ride up and down the Greenbelt. And we could not, for the life of us, find unused scooters. Like, people were on them. We couldn't find any lying around anywhere.
We found 2. We had 2 scooters. So Lauren and her friend are sitting on 2 of the scooters. And we go, okay, look, there's some other scooters. So we walk down the Greenbelt, and I see one scooter leaned up against a tree, another scooter leaned up against a tree right by the river.
With no one in sight, right?
Yes.
No one was there?
So I walk up to the scooter, and at the same time I'm walking up to the scooter, this guy emerges from the trees right by the river. He's got a crushed... Yeah, no, he did. It was like a Sasquatch
he, like, living
feeling.
in the river?
Yeah, it just feels like he popped up. And he's holding a crushed beer can in one hand, and he's walking up, and he glares at me and goes, "What are you doing, bro?" And I went, gonna go scooter. He's like, "That's still in use. You trying to take my scooter, bro?"
Oh, my gosh.
He was ready to fight. And I don't know if he had been drinking all day by the river, and him and his friend are just having a good time.
And I imagine this did not sit well with you.
No, because I don't do well at confrontation. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, no, I don't know how it works. Apparently, you should be able to tell when one of those scooters is in use or it's just ready to be used by somebody.
Sure.
Apparently, there was some light on or some little button that was lit up.
Well, I think it was an honest mistake. You just saw a scooter with no one around,
Lauren,
so you were
he was
like,
gonna beat me
free
up.
game. Because isn't that the thing with these scooters, these Lime scooters, Bird, or whatever their names are? Isn't that the thing?
Yeah, you
if
just
they're
hop
lying
on 'em and go.
around, they're free game?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I would assume.
So he thought I was trying to steal his scooter, and then he was going to have to pay for however long of a ride I went on.
Trying to steal my scooter, bro?
Yeah. So I start walking away, and then the other guy comes up again, drinking beer by the river, and he walks by and he goes, "What are you doing, bro?" And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys.
Gosh, like, I don't mean any harm. I just was trying to scoot.
But have you ever had those moments where you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to go way out of hand, and I am not ready for it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I was sitting there like, so I'm going to get punched in the face on the Greenbelt because some guy thinks, because he didn't buy my story.
He didn't. He didn't believe you.
Still, he thought I was trying to pull a quick one.
Yeah, he thought you were trying to get on his scooter that he's already paid for, and then you were going to use like his card or whatever to continue riding.
He thought I was trying to pull one on him when I was like, oh no, sorry, I was just checking. Like, he thought I was some guy going up to an Amazon package and be like, oh no, I work for Amazon. And he didn't believe it.
So how did it fizzle out? Did he just
They grabbed their scooters and gave us a glare and then we walked back to you guys.
And I saw this again from far away, and I was like, what's going on? I could tell there was an issue because this guy had his arms like all up in the air like, hey. And then as he scooted past me, he said some smug remark, and I'm just like, what happened over there?
I can promise you, 2 dudes on the Greenbelt, I was not trying to steal your scooters.